Now, welcome to our game of chess. I have selected easy because I am going to do a tutorial session. Now, for this game, I will show you how to move each pieces, and also I will show you like a basic strategy. Let us begin. What the heck? It's a freebie, so I want the people to start right now. Skip this advertisement. Alright, so let us start the game. Alright, so in a chess game, the white players or the person with the white pieces normally move first. Now, this piece is the king. The queen is always to the left in the D line. And it is called the bishop. The knight is the one that look like the horse, and the rook. And the same for the right side. We have the bishop, the knight, and the rook. Now, these 8 pieces at the front, they are called the pawn. They are the pawn. Like when people say, hey, you're being the pawn. No, most people consider the pawn to be the less significant player of the board. However, if the more you get advanced in the game of chess, you will understand that the pawn is the most valuable piece of player on the board because it's the only player that can trade itself and level up to any of the pieces them on the board. Now let us move the queen pawn. So the pawn can either move 1 step or 2 step. Now as you can see, the knight move, that's the black knight. So this is my knight, this is a white knight. Now if you were to do this, like come here and put the bishop there, then you will check the king, right? Now in this case, you don't want to trade your bishop with a pawn because that would be like you're trading a high level player for a low level player, and then the trade would not be equal if you were to count it. Like the pawn would be 1 and maybe bishop would be like maybe 5. You understand? So that wouldn't be an equal trade. So what you're gonna do is to move back your bishop into a safe position. Now notice that his bishop took my pawn, and that trade is like no advanced level chess player will make that trade because right now, as you can see, my queen can easily take his bishop and result nothing out of it. So here you can see he pushed forward his king pawn, and I take it with my queen pawn right there, and then I am going to take one more. So as you can see, the pawn take like, oh, you don't move in what you call chess, the game, one that is draft. Yeah, it's move like the draft. So what I did there is called castle. That's where I move my king 2 spaces and the rook move 1 spaces, and that's called a castle move. So once you castle and have your king in a safe position, now you can advance and start your attack on their king. So let us, oh, that's black. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so what we're gonna do now is to do a advance. So I move my knight there, and that means nothing because he's checking me right now, but I can kill him. It's not a checkmate, it's just a check. So a check is when you place your piece in a killing position to try and kill the king, but you cannot kill the king. So instead of killing the king, you said check, right? So let us move the king right there in a safe position. So what I'm gonna do here is to move my knight and put it right there to block my king in. Notice whatever I do, I just ignore whatever he's doing because the game is super easy. So they're like in normal game, someone would not do that, right? So look at this trade. So the thing is, for this, if you were to, what I did here is like I put myself in a position that, hey, what's a silly position I put myself in. So let me see what I'm gonna do. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my bishop here, even though he's gonna kill my knight, but that's nothing because I already have a lot of power pieces on the board, right? So I can easily ignore this guy. Like, what the hell he's doing? He's trying to trade queen for queen. Who does that? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna protect my queen, and right there most people would do the level up trade, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do a regular normal trade. So I'll put my rook there, should in case. So look at this now. So once I kill his knight, he's gonna kill my rook with his rook, and that's where the game finished. So the game is finished now, because if I should move my queen down to d8, then I would have a checkmate and the game will done. But what I want to show you is to show you how to level up your pawn. So this is how you level up your pawn, right? So firstly, let me kill that. So I'm gonna level up the pawn and show you how you level up the pawn. So let us do this. So notice I can checkmate his king whenever, wherever I want, but I want to go and show you why I said from in the beginning that the pawn is one of the most valuable player on the board, because the pawn can change to any piece that you want to change it to. Look, like once you reach to your opponent path, you can change to any of the power pieces. You can change to a queen, a rook, a bishop, or a knight. Normally people level up the pawn and they will change to a queen. Once you get a queen, that's a check, and this is now the checkmate coming up in. Boom, check him, send him back there, and then boom, checkmate. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here, check. He's thinking, boom, you lock it, and then boom, check. And then I'm gonna go down more, checkmate. So that is the tutorial for today.